the mode. Hold on a second. There we go. Hi, everybody. I wasn't going to come on and go live, but people are wondering what the hell's going on. Everybody's missing everybody. We're all relaxing, taking a little breather and catching our breaths. I am behind on so much stuff. I sort of zoned out of everything. I haven't really watched too much. I've popped in here and there, but really haven't watched too much. But I'm at work again. I'm in the closet, you know. I got the door kind of closed. I'm in the closet, but I figured I'd come out and say hi to everybody. This movement ain't got no quit. We're all readjusting right now. We're doing the things that we need to do in our everyday family life, and then we're coming out strong. We're gonna fight. We want to know what happened to John O'Keefe, and we also want to back up Mizzy for Sandra Birchmore and her child. So, good morning, Alpine Star. Good morning, Trisha. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Justin. I'm not going to be on very long. I just figured I'd say, hey, hello, and just see how everybody is. I hope everyone made it through. Oh, the heat was terrible. I live on the third floor apartment. It's been brutal. But yeah, I had to pick up some spray paint to change some of my signs for the next standout. Good morning, Dennis Sweeney. I miss you guys. No, I wasn't going to really come on. And then I was just like, oh, you know what? I'll do another closet hello and good morning because this channel's not going anywhere. The people in this channel aren't going anywhere. Just some of us are taking little breaths and stuff. It was nice. I went to the ocean, got a lot of like paperwork and all that stuff done that needed to be done. Dennis, I saw Brenda's speech at the town meeting. Oh, she's unbelievable. I love Brenda Sweeney. I love when she does her speeches. It's amazing. But good morning, Deborah. Yeah, I miss everyone too, but you know, I need to get some stuff done around the house that I haven't gotten done. And you know, just readjust everything, and then that's cool. So I'm re-energized. Hi, Kelly, with don't forget Kelly's with Talk Time with Amy from Boston and Kelly. So make sure you check out their channel. Hi, Nana Susan. I only watch the meetings to hear. I know. I watch the meetings to hear Brenda too. She always does like the great speech and throws in those diggers at him, which I absolutely love. Hi, yeah, Trucka. I still, when I talk about the day the verdict came down, hi, Robin J. When I talk about the day the verdict went down, hold on, I gotta check. All right. The verdict went down. I still get goosebumps thinking of that feeling. I don't think in my lifetime I'll ever feel more connected to people and feel like we all did something for the greater good. It was empowering. The chat's doing fine, Robin. I have it on subscriber mode. Hi, Quiz. Hi, Helen. Hi, Spacey Stacy. Yeah, I'm in the closet again at work. I wasn't gonna do any more of these, but it's been pretty quiet on this channel, so I said, oh, I'll do one. The roar was just, it was something that I will never forget. And I don't think I'll ever see that again in my lifetime. We did, and then I went running because I had to go find all the people that I stand out with, because I was on the other side of the barrier trying to, be a liaison between the police and the movement. So tensions wouldn't get too high. So I had to go find Dennis and Brenda and Carol and Kevin and Lauren and Scott. And I had to go find everybody. Hi, Sally. Keep scrolling. Hi, Avanoni. So yeah, every time I think about it, my eyes well up. We really made a difference. We took on the machine as a movement. I mean, Karen and her team took on the machine and fought and won. And then as a movement, you've never seen that really happen here in Massachusetts. You've seen standouts, but nothing like this. We took on the machine and we beat that machine a little bit. And we're not done yet. We got some more battering to do on the big wheel of that machine. Well, thank you, but it's not too well, I covered the grays. If you remember, I had a lot of grays. But anyways, I'm proud of every single person in this movement. they didn't falter. They didn't wave. They stayed true. And the people that started this, Carol, Kevin, Gail, Brenda Sweeney, Dennis Sweeney, they all stayed true to everything that they believed in, and they showed us the way. And I'm sort of like reminiscent about everything, and now everything pops up on my Facebook feed too. I went on Turtle Boy's thing last night. I really hope Turtle Boy gets some of the interviews here. I watched a little bit of it. Hi, Hank's Broken Pencil. Hi, Helen T. You did an amazing job. We did it as a team. There's not just one of us. It's a team. I was watching the Jura Paula on the DUI guy. She is so good. I know. I saw that. I saw a little bit of the interview. She was really good. And I saw the what is the juror, the foreman. He did really good too. They let them talk out. You all showed up peaceful, and we ended that. That was why I really worked with the police over there, because I wanted to end it on a good note and not have anybody more get arrested. You know what I mean? We already had enough arrests, and we wanted to end this movement on a positive note. We need mission accomplished now. Time exactly. That's a good sign, Robin G. That is. Yeah, so I got to switch up my signs. I'm not throwing any away. I'm going to put them in my closet at home, some of them. Like, I still got my Free Peter Murphy sign. I got some of those. And the Freed Karen Reed one that everybody signed, I got to put a D on it. But I got to switch it up to have, Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe, justice for him. Jackson to Hank. I love that. Hanky Spanky is such a freaking maggot. He's a maggot. We all know he's a maggot. He's a rat bastard maggot. He's such a poor loser. And then for the other ones to go on a PR campaign, like, they have the right to speak out, but please, I almost spit my coffee out when I heard Brian Albert said he'd take a bullet for John O'Keefe, but yet you wouldn't put your pants on and go outside to help him as a first responder. Please, that makes me sick. Makes me sick. Always aims high. TKS. Brennan is. And I've heard, like, some of them talking shit about this whole movement. Let them. We know better. We know what went down, and we know what that other side did too. We know how many times we've shown up compared to when they've shown up. And they want to paint the picture like we've never been about Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe. That's a lie. That's a lie. Brian would take a bullet if on duty and working with John, but not more. Chris says, oh yeah, people call us all murderers, as if, yeah, I mean, they are murderers. Peter Berger, right there. And they never went to his funeral. Yeah, I know. You know what? We know in our hearts what we do. But anyways, I can't stay on long because I'm at work. But I wanted to come one more time from inside the closet and remind everyone this channel's not going anywhere. It's the people's channel, and we still have a lot more work to do. You're just not going to see us every single day. It's, we're going to do what we can do. A lot of us, I wiped out in the 3 years this has gone on. I have no PTO time. I have no sick time. And I'm just like everybody else, we wiped our stuff out. And we have to sort of rebuild back up. Hi, Lisa. Hank's Broken Pencil. Yeah, first trial, he said he was an acquaintance. Yeah. And you know what? This civil suit, that if they actually go through with the civil suit, a lot more stuff's going to come out that they couldn't put into the trial, and we're going to find out a lot more stuff. So, I just hope Karen, her parents, her family are all relaxing, doing what they need to do, and taking a deep breath. And I hope, Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe's family start looking at all the evidence that was presented and really look at it. Herbie went bananas and split. Good morning. Good morning, Leanne. Yeah, we got to be behind Mizzy now too. Court TV, you guys all know how bullshit I was at Court TV for what they did. I'll never talk to them at all again. I mean, Matt tried saying hi to me the last 2 days of the verdict, and then when Vinny was down there the last day, he kept on watching me walk by, and then at one point he was interviewing people, boots on the ground, and so I looked at him joking around. I'm like, you want to interview me? And he looked, and with a big smile, he goes, no. Just like that. He was scared of what I'd say on his channel. But, Yeah, let's just remember um, justice for Boston police officer John O'Keefe. And we want justice in the Sandra Birchmore case and her unborn child. Hi, Sharon. Hi. Old friend, Sharon. But, anyways, I've been under the radar. Please, people, I'm going to just say this publicly. Do not message me asking to be my sugar daddy or my sugar mama. I'm getting some really weird, wacky messages. Don't message me. I'll report you. I'll ban you. I'll do whatever I have to do. But your messages out, some of them are lunatics. So, and whatever you do when you go to any kind of standout, don't kiss anybody on the lips. So, all right, I gotta go. There's people lined up. Peace out from inside the closet. I love all of you. Bye.